to the PS nightmare, the headline, Lion Air JT610 crash, reported by Nur Fatin Suaida. Israel allegedly killed Hamas commander, 6 others in planned Gaza raid, reported by Anis Solihin. Nur Shahrul make head turns, reported by Mimi Sofwana. Also, Japanese broadcaster criticized for cancelling BTS appearance, reported by Nur Hanisa. And Dr. Sheikh Muzaffar goes tiger dead on kid, reported by Siti Nazira.
The Lion Air aircraft crash after crash. Jakarta. Lion Air was confirmed as result of a heavy blow after crash in the water of Tanjung Karawang water on October 29. Chairman of the National Transportation Safety Committee of Indonesia, KNKT, Surajanto Tijahjono said the aircraft did not explode in the air, but it broke out after crashing in the sea due to high speed and strong impact. The plane exploded or broke, after touching the water. The debris of the plane was found scattered on a 250-meter radius on the seafloor, he said. On Thursday, 1 November, the SAR team found flight data recorded FDR aircraft, and now the search focus is on some of the aircraft black box cockpit voice recorder CVR. SAR operation using state-of-the-art technology such as technology sonar found the FDR about 500 meters from the plane crash. The JT610 carrying 181 passengers and 8 crew members crashed after departing from Soekarno-Hatta Airport on October 29 at 6:20 a.m.
Israel allegedly killed Hamas commander, 6 others in planned Gaza raid. It was not immediately clear what set off the sudden late-night burst of violence. In a statement, Hamas armed wing, the Qassam Brigade, said Israel undercover force in a civilian vehicle infiltrated 3 kilometers into Gaza and fatally shot one of its commanders. It said militants discovered the car and chased it down, prompting Israel airstrike that killed a number of people, and the clash will still go on, it said. The Israel military reported an exchange of fire had taken place during operational activity in Gaza and said that all the IDF soldiers back in Israel. It did not elaborate. Besides, medic and Hamas officials said 7 people, 4 of them militants, including Hamas commander, were killed. Israel military said 1 officer was killed and a second was wounded, and that it had intercepted 2 rocket fire from the Gaza as air raid siren continued to sound. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, on an official visit to France, announced he was rushing back to Israel to deal with the crisis. Sunday's development shattered what appeared to be a turning point after months of bloodshed along the Israel-Gaza border, with weekly Hamas-led protests drawing thousands to the perimeter fence with Israel. Over 170 over 170 Palestinians have been killed by Israel fire in the border protests, in which Palestine was throw rocks, burning tires, and grenades toward Israel troops.
Shahrul makes head turn. Before the AFF Cup start last week, striker Shahrul Idlan Talha had quit and no one is paying attention to him anymore, as he deemed to be his past. But national coach Tan Cheng-ho put his faith in the 32 years old Pahang veteran and invite him to don the national jersey again. And Shahrul turned out to be revelation of the Malaysian team, as he spurred them to 2 victories in as many matches so far in the AFF Cup. So much so, Cheng Ho has liked the hardworking Shahrul to Luka Modric, the midfield dynamo that drive Real Madrid. No one paying attention to Shahrul? He can forget it when Malaysia play Vietnam in the AFF Cup in Hanoi on Friday. He is markman as far as the Vietnamese are concerned. Indeed, Shahrul has ended up on Vietnamese radar after scoring 2 goals in Malaysia 3-1 win over Laos at Bukit Jalil on Sunday, apart from sinking Cambodia in Malaysia opening 1-0 win away. Shahrul said, as a striker, there is always pressure from both fan and coach, but I have been able to manage it well. Shahrul is not getting carried away his fair form. We have played only 2 matches. There is still a long way to go. Vietnam have never been an easy opponent. We will give it our best in Hanoi. I hope other players can help to score to ensure that Malaysia win in this match against Vietnam.
Japanese broadcaster criticized for cancelling BTS appearance. Seoul, South Korean boy band BTS may have won several awards at Sunday People Choice Award, but they are not winning the favor of some Japanese broadcaster. First, it was Japanese broadcaster Asahi which cancelled BTS scheduled appearance on its show music station, citing a T-shirt worn by a member of South Korean boy band as the reason. The T-shirt featured image and phrase linked to the South Korean liberation from Japanese colonial rule in 1945, including a photo of the atomic bombing of the Japanese city of Hiroshima. Now, Japanese television station Fuji TV and NHK has also said they will either withdraw or reconsider BTS appearance on their music show, triggering debate online and in the media, report the Korea Herald. South Korea ruling and major opposition party have weighed on the T-shirt debate. Mr. Hong In-pyo, a spokesman for the ruling Democratic Party, said it will be inappropriate for Japanese broadcaster to resign BTS appearance on the ground of politics. He objected to the politication of non-political exchange. The main opposition Liberty Korea Party expressed a deep regard toward Japan's tolerant culture, relative and insular historical awareness. The party chief spokesman Yang Yang-sok pointed out that Japanese viewers, notably those leaning far right, have a history of punishing Japanese network for airing Korean pop culture, citing backlash against Fuji TV in 2010 until 2011. He added that censoring broadcast material is an act that warrants international criticism.
Dr. Syed Muzaffar goes tiger dads on kids. Kuala Lumpur, we all heard the Team Tiger mother, a strict and demanding parent who pushes her children to excel academically and in other areas as well. Seems like Malaysian first astronaut and TV producer Dato Dr. Syed Muzaffar Syukur has a few of those competitive trips to channel onto his progeny. In a recent post on his Instagram account, the 45 years old father of 4 with 3 newborn boys, Adam and Noah, as well as two school-going daughters, Isabella and Natasha, shared some advice on how he is raising his young daughters. The post, which drew close to 25,000 likes, started off with, "It's been 8 days since the kid went to school. Bella in primary 1 and Tasha went to kindergarten, both Chinese school. Looked like they were both excited even though they got up at 6 a.m. It's continued with, "Bella already has a lot of friends and always talk about school. She began to talk in Mandarin with Tasha. Sometimes they sing Chinese songs together." The dashing and brainy Kelly, who is married to Dr. Halina Muhammad Yunus, added, "Inquire a lot about their well-being and activities so that the children will open up and talk about what happened in school. It's good for their mind. Examine their bag daily, do their homework together for at least 30 minutes a day. RM1 is sufficient if they bring their own food and teach them to save." Some of the activities include common maths and English classes, as well as religious education season in the evening. He then wrote, even with that, they are still energetic and have to be read bedtime story before they actually call it a night. Already tight schedule. Although the famous astronaut added that there will be lots of sporting activities over the weekend as well, which include taekwondo and swimming. He topped up it with a series. What most important is that they enjoy themselves and have fun.
Everybody, it's me, Tasha, and look at my new book. Me,
Today we are reading.
Mr. Nosy.
Are you nosy?
No.
No. Am I nosy?
Yes. You're always sneaky to see what I'm doing.
Okay, go.
This is Mr. Nosy. Hello, Mr. Nosy. Mr. Nosy is nosy.
Of course, Mr. Nosy is nosy.
Of course. Mr. Nosy is too nosy.
Oh dear, too nosy.
Mr. Nosy once
Went out.
went out
Where is he going?
into a forest.
Why?
I don't know. He had to look.
To look for what?
He did look. He
Went in.
went in. He had to look.
He had to look. Go next. Tasha, come on. Let's go. Yeah, we're going
We reported from PS Nightmare. Thank you.